Alright guys, so let's get into the review. So in the 6 week video that we do already, we already going at things like the truck, the pay and the systems, that Schneider have to monitor you out there. So I won't get back into those. Now what we are gonna look at now is what it has been like out here over the road, you know, as a driver for Schneider National Carriers. I've been here now since 11th of November. So today is the 1st of March, Saturday the 1st of March. That is going to be 3 weeks and about 18 days. So in a couple of days, about another 12 days, it will be 4 months. So as a over the road driver, you're going to spend weeks out here. The most I've done out here is 3 weeks. So guys, if you know you're not a person who can be alone, it's going to be tough. If you need social interaction, you're not going to get it out here. So because other truck drivers, so far to me, they're not really sociable. They're not talk to you. People just go about them business out here, and that's it. You have one or few drivers who might hear you, and you might find one or two make conversation, small talk, but you don't have that. So most of the time you go in your truck alone, you just come out, get fuel, or you go get a bite to eat and so on. So you go have to rely upon your social media upon your phone. So that is why me take up vlogging, because it gives me something to do. Give me something to think about and take my mind off of just the driving. Right? So social interaction, if you crave for that, if you need that, you're not gonna really have that out here on the road. Alright, so the next thing is like food. Food is going to be a big issue. Me and a food man, as you know, see, is a little maga man. So food, I don't know, great issue for me, but it is a challenge to eat healthy out here. Because you're going at the truck stops like the Loves, the Pilots, the Flying J, and the Petros, you name them, is the same food. You have like the different restaurant franchises them within there. And them food, they are not healthy food. You might can get a salad to buy and things like that. So yeah, if you want to eat healthy, you have to shop like you have to do your own shopping, have your thing on board. And try to prepare healthy meals. That is the only way you're going to eat healthy out here. You have to find a way to prepare your own meals. Now when it comes to exercise, that is another big issue. And you're going to sit down around the steering minimum driving 7 hours a day. So you drive from 7 to the maximum 11 hours a day. So you sit down, that's going to be a circulation issue. So you have to find a way to exercise. So what me do, if me come at a big truck stop, me park at the furthest back me can to where the store is. So me have to walk out there and walk come back. So if me park, you have to walk go use the bathroom, you have to walk go use the shower. Me use that in order to get in some exercise. And if me stop at a shipper, the same thing me do. Me try to park stop as far as possible to walk go up at the shipping and receiving office and so on. And try to do a little exercise. So, you're going to have that issue, getting in some exercise to keep your circulatory system alright, because sitting down, it will cause circulation problems. So that is another issue out here on the road. Alright, the next issue again, which is a very important issue, is getting a good night's rest. People, sometimes you park at a truck stop and you have 2 trucks, you park between 2 trucks, right? And they are running like their APUs. Some are running the engines all night. And believe me, you park between two trucks like that, it's hard to get good sleep. Well, it looks like somebody park. Oh no. Yeah, it's hard to get good sleep, right? So if you're a person where at least with the things wake you up, or you're hard to drop asleep in a night, that will be an issue. So you have to look out for those things, and you have to think about those things, and you have to prepare for those things, right? And even sometimes these trucks, especially in the winter time, you know, it have a system where the truck have a idle, optimized idle, where it switch off and switch on, and you will there sleep good, and the truck come on, it won't wake you up. So you have to figure out, you know, how you will deal with the sleeping thing. All right, and next thing I'm gonna find out here, so where get to me personally, is how people at the shippers and the receivers speak to me. Some of these people is as if they think that truck drivers don't have no sense, or we are idiots, or we are dumb, or we are stupid. And a lot of times we find say, you know, I really them are the idiot, because sometimes they will tell us I go drop the trailer in a drop spot 1 and pick up in a 2. And when you go there, something else either in a drop spot 1, and when you go to drop spot 2, the trailer where you want to pick up is not there. You know, and you know how to start figure these things out. Because sometimes where them saying you go pick up or to drop is some distance. You know, you probably have to drive maybe probably 500 yards from where the shipping and receiving office. But these people, most of them, not all, most of them don't have any manners. You know, they don't speak to people properly, and I have been having that issue. So it's another thing where you're going to have to prepare for deal with. You have to mentally prepare to ignore some of these people based on how they want to speak to you. You know, some of them want to talk down to you, ask them simple questions. They talk down to you like, yeah, you should have known. All right, so now we're going to look at what it has been like for me on the road itself, going down the road, traversing the interstates, the US highways, and the various road network. Now, driving a tractor trailer in Jamaica as compared to here in the United States is a total different ball game. In Jamaica, right, it is understood that you give way to the bigger unit. But up here, sir, road users have no respect to big units as far as what I see. Because if you're going down the road with a tractor trailer, and for example you're switching lanes, and you check your mirrors, and a vehicle is like probably about 50 yards behind you, they are racing up in the lane, preventing you from switching lanes, and they drive out from anywhere at any time. You know, so you have to be looking out for them. You have to scanning the road at all times for them, because these motorists up here, they have no respect for big units. So that has been a challenge. I started out in the winter, because I started in November and winter started in December. So I had to drive in the winter weather conditions, and the road surface during winter is something that just changed quickly. This minute it is raining heavily. The next minute you'll have ice rain, then it's snow, and then the blizzards. You know, so it took a lot of getting used to driving for the conditions. You know, and I saw a lot of things out here. You know, I saw drivers who were driving well above the speed for the road conditions, and a lot of tractor trailers run off the road and so on. So you know, that was a hell of an experience. You know, you know, you're driving and you look on the road, you see a lot of snow, what I call slush. The water and the snow mix up, and yet, you know, people out there driving as if it was dry road. You know, I was driving sometimes based on the conditions 50-45 miles per hour, and you have drivers passing me and giving me the finger. So you know, there's a lot of different things out here, but that is only experience can teach you. So you're coming out here, you have to be mindful of the weather conditions, especially if you start driving in the winter as a new CDL driver. So there's a lot more that could be added to this review. A lot of other things that I experience out here, but I'll save it for our next video. I don't want the video to be too long, so we'll talk again.